So the question is this: how do we strike the balance between life and prosperity? And I heard the member before me talk about, the need to fill up vacant buildings and have bustling inner cities. That's all very nice. But when this earthquake strikes, if a building is earthquake prone and we have a genuine earthquake, a serious earthquake, then some of those buildings will fall over. People will die. And I know, and have spoken to people who talk of the financial pressures, the stress, the anxiety, the constraints on their lifestyle that earthquake strengthening causes. But there is, if we leave people to entirely make their own decisions about the safety of buildings, there is never a good time. So we're not going to be obstructive in this bill. We're going to be constructive when it comes to look at it in select committee. But we can't accept, when we live where we do and we have the science we have before us and we know the quality of the building stock, that it's a good idea to defer remediation of these buildings. We agree that a review of the relevant earthquake regulations and building codes is a good thing. Absolutely endorse that. And the somewhat binary nature of these questions, it's either a dangerous building or it's not. It may be that we do need to look at that. But if we sit on our hands, we've been here. The Christchurch earthquake was more than a decade ago. We know the problem. We've been nudging people to do the right thing, and the Minister himself, and I've got a lot of respect for the work he's doing, the Minister himself said, we encourage people to do this remediation work, but on this side of the House, our view is that we can't just encourage, we've got to compel. We might want to assist as well, and that's certainly the approach that the Labour Party put in place with financial assistance. But this is a really serious question for this House. Where are we going to strike the balance between risk to life and prosperity? And let's not fall into the trap of thinking it probably won't happen, because when it does happen, it will be catastrophic. It will be beyond anything we could imagine. And so let's take advice from our scientists, seismologists, engineers, but most of all, let's get on and make our buildings safe. Kia ora.